Investigation of over 114,000 tweets has revealed a coordinated campaign of harassment of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, with just a handful being behind negative and often hateful content. On Tuesday, Bot Sentinel, a free platform developed to classify and track inauthentic accounts and toxic trolls using machine learning and artificial intelligence, released a report examining Twitter activity relating to the royal couple. It found that the coterie of accounts used their combined 187,631 followers to fuel their campaign of negativity, with the analytics service chief suggesting that the level of complexity usually comes from people who are paid for such targeting. The report identified 55 primary accounts, which produced the majority of the negative content against Meghan. Another 28 users were deemed secondary accounts, which amplified the tweets of the core group. In the report, Bot Sentinel estimates that the accounts have a combined reach of at least 17 million users. A Twitter spokesperson told BuzzFeed that they are actively investigating the information and accounts referenced in this report. "We will take action on accounts that violate the Twitter rules." Twitter's terms of service forbid activity that harasses or intimidates, or is otherwise intended to shame or degrade others. The Duke and Duchess have often decried the online abuse that they receive as high-profile figures. They do not currently have any social media presence, and neither does their charitable foundation Archie. The Archie website is used by the couple to make announcements and statements. In an interview in January, Harry said the two would revisit social media when it feels right for us, perhaps when we see more meaningful commitments to change or reform. The Duchess of Sussex previously said in 2020 that she had not been on social media for her own self-preservation. Christopher Boozy, CEO of Bot Sentinel, which has previously analyzed campaigns to discredit the results of the U.S. election in 2020 and coronavirus disinformation, said the hate towards the royal couple was unlike anything he had seen before. He said the users the report identified were operating in a more clever way than we would normally see. Mr. Boozy added that he believed that the accounts were real humans, rather than bots. He said, "This campaign comes from people who know how to manipulate the algorithms, manipulate Twitter, stay under the wire to avoid detection and suspension. This level of complexity comes from people who know how to do this stuff, who are paid to do this stuff." Mr. Boozy told BuzzFeed that these accounts went undetected as they paired negative content about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex with positive posts about other royals. Another news, with Strictly Fever well and truly underway, we've become enamored by the world of spray tans, sequins and sambas. And it seems like we're not the only ones, the royals are massive fans of the show too. From Prince Harry's surprise appearance on last year's competition to Sophie Wessex and Lady Louise Windsor being spotted in the audience, the royals' TV habits are just like ours. But one member of the royal family who is particularly fascinated by all things Strictly is the Duchess of Cambridge, who is, by her husband's admission, a huge fan alongside her mother Carol. And according to former Strictly pro Joanne Clifton, if the Duchess were to swap her royal duties for dance rehearsals, she'd be standing, or dancing, in good stead. Looking at her, she'd be good at ballroom. "She's so elegant and graceful," she told. "I feel like she'd do everything really precisely and would want to know the technique through and through to get every detail perfect. So, I feel like she'd be really good at that." But besides her sophistication while equipping her for the ballroom, the 39-year-old's enviable height would also help her when it comes to Latin dances too. "She has got really long limbs and stuff, so she might be great at a rumba as well," Joanne added. Though the Duchess is known for her elegance and poise when attending royal engagements, there have been times when royal fans have seen glimpses of her more informal side. During her pregnancy with Louis, she was seen dancing with Paddington Bear despite suffering from severe morning sickness, and in an interview for the documentary, Prince William, A Planet for Us All, the Duke of Cambridge revealed that Kate had been working on her skills, especially the floss. "Charlotte can floss. Catherine can floss but I can't. It's like a really horrible film to watch me floss," he joked.